Cardi B recently made headlines for throwing her mic at a fan during one of her concerts. The famous rapper had apparently grown frustrated with a fan who was seemingly interrupting her performance. Afterward, Cardi B took to social media to explain her actions further, saying that she felt disrespected by the fan's behavior. Despite this, many fans of the artist felt that such an extreme reaction was out of line. However, some fans defended Cardi B, claiming that the fan had it coming. They argued that the fan was obviously trying to draw attention to themselves and should have respected the artist and their performance instead. At the same time, some also argued that throwing the mic could have resulted in serious injury to the fan. Others even questioned if such rash behavior could eventually become dangerous and abusive. Cardi B has since apologized and taken responsibility for the incident, claiming that it was never her intention to hurt anyone. However, it will be interesting to see if this affects her fan base or changes her public image. Nonetheless, Cardi B's actions have brought a lot of attention to the issue, sparking important discussions about how artists should handle disrespectful fans. Many have argued that a better approach would have been to calmly talk to the fan and remove them from the venue. Regardless, it seems clear that Cardi B's actions were way out of line and made a negative impact. There are better ways to handle these kinds of situations, and it's important to have a dialogue about artist-to-fan interactions. Some have even argued that the incident has set a bad precedent. It's important to remember that artists are role models for many people, and that this kind of behavior could encourage others to do the same. There are also a few music industry professionals who have weighed in on the matter. Most appear to agree that throwing a mic at a fan is never a good idea. Some argued that Cardi B should have some kind of punishment for her actions, while others suggested that it should be used as a teaching moment. As the conversation continues, many are asking whether Cardi B's career will take a hit as a result of this incident. After all, her reputation is at stake, and her fans may not appreciate her recent behavior. Others suggested the fans should also be held accountable, arguing that they too were at fault for interrupting the performance and for not respecting the artist. No matter what happens to Cardi B, it's certainly made people think differently about how they interact with artists. It's a reminder for concertgoers to be respectful and to remember that they are there for the performer. Ultimately, fans need to understand that artists deserve respect just like anyone else. There's a time and place for feedback and criticism, but during a performance is not one of them. Whether Cardi B intended to cause physical harm or not is unknown, but this incident was certainly a lesson in what not to do when dealing with disrespectful fans. One thing is for sure, this is not a type of behavior that people should emulate. No matter what the circumstances, physical aggression should never be the answer. Although the situation has hopefully brought attention to the issue, it's important to remember that it should never have happened in the first place. It's understandable that Cardi B had a strong reaction, but it's important for artists to remain as professional as possible. In the end, the best thing that can come out of this situation is a discussion on what is and is not acceptable behavior. Fans and performers alike need to learn that there's a time and place for criticism, and that it should always be handled in a respectful manner. Hopefully, this incident will start a dialogue about how to interact with artists. Music is a form of expression that should bring people together, not cause violence and division. Moving forward, Cardi B should use this incident as a learning experience and take extra precaution when interacting with her fans. Even though the incident was out of line, she clearly loves her fans and would not have intended to hurt anyone. This entire situation is a reminder that artists have to remain professional in order to maintain a good image. It's also important to remember that in these types of situations, it's better to talk it out than to resort to physical aggression.